Right, today we're going to start renovations on the master bathroom. I've already actually done a little bit. I've ripped up the linoleum floor. But today I'm going to pull out this old shower and we're going to build a tile shower. So I'm going to take the surround out and the floor pan out. All right, so I've been working off camera for a while today. I'll show you where I'm at and what I'm doing right now. All right, so this is the new shower valve body that came with the kit that we bought. Obviously hot in one side, cold in on the other. This line goes up to the shower head. So this is a walk-in shower and there's no tub. I've capped off the bottom section and then the cartridge will get installed in here. So that's all done. I've got the new drywall installed on two sides. So this is the mold resistant drywall. We're going to use a Curdy waterproofing membrane to do the whole wall, and then we're going to tile everything. And we'll use a Curdy shower pan as well. Alright, so I'm installing the drain right now. I've cut down the pipe to the correct size. I've dry fit it so my flange fits on my pipe. It is at the correct height, which is these styrofoam pieces here, so that everything should work correctly. Now I need to glue these pieces together with ABS cement. Alright, I've got my drain installed now. That is glued in at the correct height. And my next step is to now shape the Curdy shower pan so that it fits inside the curb. This is just a styrofoam pan, so you can cut it with a utility knife. But the nice thing is that it's pre-sloped and pre-formed to fit exactly where you need it to go. You just gotta make sure you measure and cut the right distances. And Schluter has a bunch of videos on how to install all this stuff, and I watched those first. Pretty straightforward. It's that simple. So it fits. Alright, so I've got my shower pan fit and my curb fit. And my next step is to install these after I put my bullnose edge back up. So I gotta do bullnose edges here and here. And then once I've got that done, then I can install the curb and the shower pan. All right, my batteries have been an issue with this camera, so I didn't get a lot of this, or hardly any of it, on video. But I've got the shower completely dried in. It's all waterproofed using the Schluter shower kit system. So I installed 2 shower niches. I've got the drain hooked up, and everything is ready to start laying tile. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try and cut and dry fit all the tile first for the floor and also for the shower niches, at least the back of them. Those are gonna be done in a black hexagon tile that is right here actually, so I'll show that to you. This is gonna be the floor of the shower, as well as the back of the shower niche. And then we'll use the large format tile. That's a 24 by 48 tile for the walls of the shower, and looks really nice. So, all right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get the drain and dry fit in here to get the size of to get the correct cut for the tile. So that's where that's gonna be. And this is adjustable. So this will get mortared down into this drain flange. And then this piece of it here is adjustable, at least until you put mortar in. So I'm gonna get this set up pretty low right now so that I can get the tile right up next to it once I get it cut. And that'll give me what I need for spacing for this tile. All right. So these tile mosaics are all on a little mat, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we have a grout line that is on the center of the tub. So I'll make sure I mark that appropriately. 17.5 inches. This is a 35-inch wide tub. So make sure that that is good to go. And then it looks like I'm gonna have to cut. I guess I'll start making marks. Since it doesn't really matter which of these is on here, that is going to give me the least amount of cut on this one. So I'm going to cut to here. I'm just going to cut to the inside of those points, and that should be perfect. All right, I got the niche backsplash, or back of the niche, done. We're gonna do the sides of the niches with the same tile that we're gonna do on the wall. So that's all I need to do in the niche. And now it is time to start tiling down here. Oh, by the way, these little gaps right here are gonna be completely covered by the tile that goes on the side. So I decided not to try and cut 1/4 inch pieces of tile to fill in that little gap and save my fingers. So there you go. All right, so the thin set is dry in the shower, and the next job is now to clean out any of the squeeze through from the thin set so that I can grout, and as well as clean tiles. So that is what I'm gonna get to right now.
How close are you?
To being done?
Uh-huh.
Not far.
Are these hard to fill?
No. And this grout is very fine grained, so it fills in really nicely. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It just looks so cool.
All right, the grouting is done. Now I just have to let it set for about 15 more minutes and then I can start washing it. All right, I've washed this tile twice now. I've got to give it about another hour for it to be dry enough for me to walk on, and then I can wash it a third time to get the film off. But I'm really happy with the way that it looks. It is coming out exactly like I hoped it would. The black on black just looks fantastic. So I'm real excited about it.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you would like to support us, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.